Hi, it's Christopher Rose. I want to talk about music production. Music production is the main essence of music. This is where you produce a sound or music with either a computer-based software like Fruit Loops, Reason, Pro Tools, or you actually produce music with electrical equipment like musicians use, like music equipment like piano, bass, guitar, drums. Music production is really the essence of music because it brings the music to life. It's creating music and sound. When you're actually doing an actual beat, you need to remember these key things. One, the first essence of a beat needs to have a snare, a hit, a kick, and a clap. These are the four elements of a basic drum beat or drum roll. These will form the essence of the beat to your song. This is the most important part of production. When you produce a beat, it's all about the drums. The drums are the most important thing because the drums are the thing that keeps people going along to the beat. So if you have a good drum set or a good drum kit, then it brings the actual song to life. Once you've produced the drum kit, the second thing you need to remember is you need to produce a bass. A bass is basically a melody that repeats itself throughout the drum kit. This melody is the bass sound to the song. This helps to enhance the listener's ears, enhance the sound of the music, and it really is just the bass to give the music a bass line to continue playing along with. The third thing, once you produce the drum kit and the bass, you need to have a melody. A melody can be the main essence of your sound. A melody is based on either doing a loop sound to the actual beat, which means you produce a melody by actually creating a sound that repeats itself, or a melody can be a creative thing which has no loop but it syncs with the beat and the bass. This is what all songs have. From having your drums, the bass, the melody, the fourth thing you need to consider is having extras, or should I say effects. Effects on a beat really makes it come to life. It gives it an extra flair, it gives it an extra bit of creativeness, and when you have a beat that has effects, it all synchronizes well with the sound. So my advice to producers is to produce music that has real essence of you in it, real essence of your passion, love. Try to be creative, try to use different sounds, try to use different drum kits, musical instruments, try to do different types of melodies. Remember, melodies can be based on all different types of ways. You can either have an up-tempo melody or a low-tempo melody. It depends on how you want to do it. But the melody has to synchronize with the drums. So it's very important that when you produce a beat, you can feel the essence of the sound. You can feel the essence of the drums. You can feel the essence of the actual music when you produce it. That's when you make good producer music, when you can feel it in your soul, in your mind, in your body. So when you produce music, you need to consider the listener. Is the listener going to enjoy the sound that they're hearing? So you always need to make sure when you're producing, you're constantly going back on your sound. Another thing with production is you need to make sure that the levels are right on the beats, because you don't want your melody being higher than your drums, or you don't want your drums being lower than your melody. You have to have a right level. So when you're using musical software like Fruit Loops or Reason or Pro Tools, there should be levels which can enhance the way the sound is produced. This will ensure that your levels are correct when the beat is coming together, because there's certain things you may want lowered in the beat so it doesn't overlap the actual main body of the sound. So you have to make sure you have the right levels connecting to the right part of the sound that you're creating. And this is what really music production is about. My best advice to producers is produce more. Produce as often as you can. The more you produce, the better you become. And that's my advice on music production.